Okay, I'm recording.
Alright, we're recording.
But you can, okay.
Alright, CJ, here we are with the Backsig Retro Dolly. This is one of the tools that I have. This is my Super 7R edger. Not the one I usually use, but I usually use the B2 2-speed, which really kicks butt. But we got a new pine floor here that won't take too much. So I'm going to put a piece of 100 on here and do all the edging with that. Don't need anything rougher than that to do the pine. I've already gone over the main floor with the American 8. You can come over here and look at this. This machine's been with me since shortly after I visited you in 1987. American 8 drum sander. Job like this with gold light. Sometimes I use this to do the fine sanding, but I have that Apollo 8 belt sander, which I will go home and bring in. Both don't fit in my truck, and we're going to finish it with that. This is the light. This thing will probably leave some chatter marks that we might see. But original drum on this thing. Let's see, that went up with the pine. And even with the 40 grit on there, there'll probably still be some low spots in this floor that I will find and either go over it with that or go over it with the edger before I do the fine sanding, just to make sure everything's feathered out. Let me show you these things. These are the Pro Knee. These are custom made knee pads. Put these things on and you kneel down and it is like you're kneeling on air.
They're dirty already.
Yeah, that's okay. They won't stand
And we're approaching.
These things are custom made, so you know these are super short for me. But they do. Another company makes a brand that is adjustable, but these things are freaking great, man. They're good investment. But let me demonstrate the edger dolly here, and even on the pine floor, this thing's original from like 1990. Never had to go through any bearings or anything.
You're the original inventor of it, right? Too. You hold the patent.
I tell people that, but I did not invent it. Unfortunately, I mentioned to Michelle I've been having trouble with my bags, going through bags like crazy. This is a cheap bag, but it's got this little loop, so I can tie it up and keep it off the ground to make them last longer. But let me show you the.
We're running out of
bag.
time. We do not.
These zipper bags
Oh my
I get
God.
from Virginia Abrasives. These things save time if you're still trying to empty your zipper bags. Are nice. You probably figured that out by now. And these last forever because they're not dragging on the ground. But let me demonstrate this. It's a lot of fun. I already got my paper on there. Yep, you can see we're out in the country here. People have their horses. It's just a job I picked up. I didn't expect to do this, but the guy knows people I know, and you do it. I remember joking with Steph that wear a dust mask. I always picture you running that machine with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth. Not anymore, though. Now that I see new pictures of you, I picture you looking like your dad with a whole bunch of grandkids around you. And I think that's great. But you know, you could put a little hole in this and stick your cigarette in there so you can be smoking while you do this. See, all the pressure, even changing the bag, changing the paper, this thing is great. Stop recording. That's it?
Yeah, that's it. We're
Okay, this is Jeanette's house. Did you know that?
Yep.